so many things to process. Last time, my friends, I spoke about the fact that you need to let things come and go and come and go and come and go, because you don't really have a choice. You could try to hold on, but you tend to lock things up. So what happens when you do let things come and go? You get new adventures. You want things. You want to become the next version of yourself. You want to be bigger. You want to feel more like yourself. You want to be the king or the queen of your domain. That doesn't happen if you don't let things come and go. And you might say to me, but Mr. Zazoo, because that's what they call me, we don't have names where I come from. Mr. Zazoo, if I let this go, I can't have that kingdom that I want. Hopefully, if you are watching this, you understand more, better. You're not going to say that. So, I have a friend who says, I want to manifest a new client. And a new client knocks on the door. And my friend says, oh no! I am holding on to the idea that it is going to be hard. How do you know it is going to be hard? It's a new client. You don't know them yet. Well, it's a hard topic. Either it fits you or it doesn't. Are you holding on to things, to ideas, in the past or the future? This is what it's going to be like. Look over there. It hasn't happened yet, but it's going to be awful. Are you holding on to ideas, to feelings that you can't do it, and not letting go? Come and go, come and go. You have to let things move. If they don't move, they're going to be dead. And unless you're a vulture, you're not going to like that, my friend. Come and go. It is very hard for many of you. Why? You get identified in your story. She calls it a story of what it's going to be like, or of what horrors you've already endured, and therefore stories. You get identified. And my friends, you actually get so identified that you often find comfort even in a horrible story. Change your story. Come and go. One way to let things come and go is change your story. If you don't like what's happening to you, change your story. Change your identification. If you want to be a different version of yourself that has what you want, be it. And if you're afraid of what is in the past, in the future, an idea, it doesn't happen to me, I'm not good enough, any sort of story like that that you tell yourself, then I ask you, you watch a movie, do you believe that story? Is it happening to you? Or do you understand that it is a story, that it doesn't affect you, and that just because the main character almost dies doesn't mean you're going to have a heart attack or any other such thing? Are you larger than the movie that you watch? And how different is your life? How different is your life? But my life happens to me, Mr. Zazoo, and I say, only if you let it. And that movie will happen to you as well, only if you let it. Yes, there are some people who watch a movie and are scarred for life, or are in love with a non-existent person. Just decide, my friend. And I know that if you're watching this, you are bigger. So if you are bigger and the movies you watch don't affect you, and you understand what I'm saying, and you say, all right, come and go, I get it. All right, don't be identified in the story, I understand. How do I change that identification? Because it isn't quite as easy as dropping it like a bad habit. Maybe it is. Dropping a bad habit isn't that easy for you. You have to build a new identification. You have to recognize yourself in a new version of yourself. Hopefully, a higher vibrating version that is not tethered to descriptions, definitions. Hopefully, you are starting to identify yourself as a person that goes with the flow of the universe. You are identifying yourself as a person who lets things come and go, and who always is here, and can watch these things and retain their stability, their energetic core. Hopefully you are identifying yourself as a person who can therefore attract the things they want, have the experience, let it go, and be bigger, just like you do with dessert. You let it come, you eat it, you don't keep it in your body, or you get fat and you get bigger. But my point, my friend, is the experience is meant to make you bigger. You try a new dessert you've never had before, but you let it go, otherwise you are going to get fatter. Don't get fatter, get energetically bigger. You have a new dessert, and whether you like it or not, whether you're afraid of it or not, taste it and then let it go. Be the person who goes to their closet, finds something to wear, wears it. They are not the shirt. When they are done, it goes in the laundry. It is done until next time. Eat the dessert, don't be the dessert. Put on the shirt, don't be the shirt. Be the one with the universe that says to the universe, I'm going to let that go. Next, here's what I want to have come. And I'm not going to inhibit it with stories. I am the experiencer. And when I have the experience, I get larger. And as I have more experiences, I get more connected to myself and to the cosmic aspects of myself that are the universe. That is the story to tell. Because then, my friend, even when you lose something big and significant, as this person did in this body, you see that there is something bigger coming. When you lose something, it doesn't mean that you no longer are, or that a part of you no longer is. I know you say, but a part of me is lost, is hurt, is gone. Only if that is the story you tell. You are cosmic and you are connected to everything. How can you lose anything? It just depends on your focus. Be that person, I am saying, that has the experience, that is cosmic, that is connected to everything. Don't lie to yourself. Understand. Understand that you are cosmic, and then look for it. Look for your connection to everything. Say to yourself, Mr. Zazoo says, I don't lose anything. It is all here. Let me see if I can find it, sense it, imagine it. connect with it and tell yourself that sort of cosmic story over and over again, my friend. I am complete.